I want to welcome everyone and thank you for coming out today on such very short notice. My name is Brian Ball, and I serve as the Secretary of Commerce and Trade for Governor Ralph Northam. This is a great day for all of us in the Commonwealth of Virginia. It's also a great day for all of our neighbors in Washington, D.C. and Maryland. Before I introduce our featured speaker, I'd like to do two things, if I may. First, I'd like to thank Stephen Murray and his staff at the Virginia Economic Development Partnership for getting us here today. And I'd like to say further in that regard that this wouldn't have happened without you, Stephen Murray. And I'd like to also thank Heather Murray for letting Stephen do all of this. Stephen wouldn't have happened if it hadn't been for Heather, and so we very much appreciate her support. I'd like to also thank all of the elected officials here today. We've got officials from Arlington and Alexandria and Fairfax, Loudoun, and we have quite a few members of our General Assembly who are here, and I would like to thank particularly the members of our MEI Commission who are also here with us today and have worked very hard on this project. Secondly, following the remarks from our governor, we're going to hear from a number of individuals who have also been instrumental in bringing us here today. Following the governor, you'll hear from Brian Huseman, who's Vice President for Public Policy at Amazon. Katie Cristol, Chair of the Arlington County Board of Supervisors. Allison Silberberg, who's Mayor of the City of Alexandria. Senator Frank Ruff, who's Chair of the General Assembly's MEI Commission. Delegate Matthew James, who's a member of the General Assembly's MEI Commission. And Matt Kelly, who's the CEO of JBG Smith. It's now my honor to introduce our next speaker. I've had the privilege of working for Governor Northam since February, and I can tell you the governor is 100% committed to ensuring that there is robust economic growth in all corners of the Commonwealth of Virginia. This is something that we work on every single day. Just as important, and you can't do economic development without workforce development, is his commitment to workforce development and workforce retention. We work significantly, we spend a significant amount of time working with employers, our communities, our colleges and universities to train the workforce of the future. Our governor knows better than anyone else that these things, along with vibrant communities, which you're going to see coming out of the ground right here in this spot, trust me on that, are keys to our economic success. So now please join me in welcoming the 73rd Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, Ralph S. Northam.
Please be seated. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Brian, for that kind introduction. I am glad that all of you could join us today to share this most exciting news. I'd also like to thank you to the former governors, Governor McAuliffe, Mark Warner, for being here today. I want to recognize Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax and our Attorney General Mark Herring and all the other elected officials here with us today. Thank you all for your service. It is an honor to be with all of you today to make an historic economic development announcement for the Commonwealth of Virginia. Earlier this year, Amazon announced that after receiving nearly 240 applications, Northern Virginia was selected as one of 20 locations the company was considering for a second headquarters. We believe that Virginia has a tremendous amount to offer Amazon. We have a robust workforce that includes one of the strongest pools of tech talent in the nation. We have a premier higher education system that is recognized around the globe. We have a stable and competitive business climate. We are consistently ranked one of the best states for governance due to our fiscal stability and transparency. And we are a leader in innovation across every corner of the Commonwealth. We're testing disruptive space technology at Wallops Flight Facility on the Eastern Shore and doing life-saving cancer research in Richmond, Charlottesville, and Roanoke. We are creating agriculture biotechnology tools in the Shenandoah Valley and Southside Virginia. And we are performing cutting-edge research on unmanned systems and autonomous vehicles in Southwest Virginia. We are dedicated to being on the leading edge of the next technology and innovation breakthrough. That's why I'm proud to announce today that Amazon has found its next home for innovation right here in our Commonwealth of Virginia. Amazon will invest approximately $2.5 billion to establish a major new headquarters here and plans to create at least 25,000 new jobs. The new headquarters will be at National Landing, which includes portions of Pentagon City and Cristol City in Arlington and Potomac Yard in Alexandria. In fact, the site where we're standing right now will transform from an empty warehouse into a significant component of Amazon's new headquarters. Virginia's success on this project resulted in part from an unprecedented state, regional, and local partnership. I would like to thank Stephen Murray and his staff at the Virginia Economic Development Partnership, Brian Ball and the Commerce and Trade staff, Secretary of Finance Aubrey Lane, Secretary of Transportation Shannon Valentine, Secretary of Education Atif Carney, and my Chief Workforce Advisor, Dr. Megan Healy. I want to thank also the members of the General Assembly who serve on the Major Employment and Incentive Commission and their staff who worked diligently with us throughout this process, and the representatives from Arlington County and the City of Alexandria who were instrumental partners on this project. I also want to thank Maryland Governor Larry Hogan and Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser. We knew that if one of us won this project, we'd all win, and we enjoy a productive partnership with the greater region. I believe that Virginia's proposal to Amazon represents a new model of economic development for the 21st century. The vast majority of the Commonwealth's proposal is investments in our people and our infrastructure that will align with Amazon's long-term goals while supporting the growth and competitiveness of businesses all across Virginia. Like many other companies, Amazon grows its core businesses by attracting, developing, and retaining world-class talent. We made this a focal point of the Commonwealth's investment and have crafted a comprehensive strategy to dramatically expand our tech talent pool. In fact, the majority of our proposal includes investments to double Virginia's tech talent pipeline, with the goal of achieving 25,000 to 35,000 new graduates in computer science and related fields within 2 decades. Building the tech talent pipeline starts with a public K-12 system that includes an integrated STEM and computer science curriculum for every student. Virginia led the nation by adopting computer science standards across the K-12 continuum. As part of this project, we will invest an additional $25 million over 2 decades to provide ongoing professional development to teachers, develop new curriculum and resources, support summer and after-school programming, and implement work-based learning opportunities for students. We will also invest $25 million over 2 decades to expand internship opportunities for college students studying computer science and related fields. To expand our higher education programs, Virginia will establish a tech talent investment fund through which both our community colleges and our universities will have access to funding for faculty recruitment, capital investment, and enrollment support to expand their technology-related bachelor's degree programs. Thank you. These undergraduate programs in computer science, computer engineering, and other closely related fields will be located at institutions across the Commonwealth and will serve to strengthen the tech talent market in Virginia. We will also invest in new master's degree programs at 2 institutions, Virginia Tech and George Mason University. Virginia Tech will establish an innovation campus in Alexandria, just a couple miles from Amazon's new headquarters. This campus will support graduate education, attract top-flyer faculty, spark research and discovery, and strengthen the state's innovation economy. Within a few years, the campus will boost 750 master's degrees annually, while engaging hundreds of PhD students and postdoctoral fellows in cutting-edge research. George Mason University will launch a new Institute for Digital Innovation to drive research advances into new digital products and services. This will be located at Mason's Arlington campus. The new institute will house private sector entities along with Mason's thriving research and graduate education programs in computing. Roughly half of the employment at Amazon's new Northern Virginia headquarters is expected to be technology jobs, including software development engineering, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, user interface design, and user experience design. Virginia's enhanced focus on preparing our students for the jobs and the skills of the future directly aligns with Amazon's needs and creates a pathway for success for our students. In addition to higher education investments, Virginia's proposal to Amazon recognizes the need to minimize impacts on the region and includes investments in infrastructure that will improve mobility. The Commonwealth plans to invest $295 million of non-general fund money in transportation projects that will benefit the national landing site while strengthening the regional transportation system. Arlington County and the City of Alexandria are planning to invest in transportation projects to benefit the region. In addition, the Virginia Housing Development Authority Arlington County, the City of Alexandria, and a number of other private and local partners are planning significant investments in affordable and workforce housing. I am committed to ensuring that all Virginians experience economic growth, and this includes access to quality, affordable housing. While Virginia's proposal to Amazon primarily focused on new investments in public assets that would benefit companies and citizens across the Commonwealth, it also included a performance-based incentive offering to be made only after the company has produced new qualifying jobs. This incentive offering includes up to $550 million if Amazon creates 25,000 jobs and up to $200 million in additional incentives if it creates a total of 37,850 jobs. Us scientists have to be exact. Because these incentive payments will be provided only after qualifying jobs are created each year, the incentives will generate net positive revenue for Virginia from day one and will produce a more than 6-to-1 return on incentives over the term of our performance agreement with Amazon. I can proudly say that Virginia's proposal represents good fiscal stewardship. Amazon is already a tremendous partner to the Commonwealth of Virginia. With over 8,500 full-time employees and $29 billion already invested in the Commonwealth, the company's statewide footprint is significant. Amazon's new investment in Virginia is going to pay dividends for the entire Commonwealth. My priority as governor is to make sure every region of Virginia grows through better job opportunities and a robust economy that provides opportunities to live, work, and raise your family in the same place you grew up. I am so proud of the work we've done so far, including announcing more than $1 billion in new investment in rural Virginia. But we've got more work to do. This project will enable Virginia to provide needed investments in education and infrastructure that will help individuals and businesses across every corner of the Commonwealth. The announcement today to embark on this new and significant partnership with Amazon will only build upon our legacy of collaboration with the company. Innovation is the lifeblood of our Commonwealth, and it is the driving force of Amazon's work. Together, we will think big, create a world-class model for public-private partnership, and test and implement the technological solutions that will drive Amazon, our communities, and the Commonwealth forward. And now, I would like to welcome Brian Huseman, the Vice President of Public Policy from Amazon, to the stage to deliver remarks. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Governor. This is a great day. My name is Brian Huseman. I'm Amazon's Vice President of Public Policy. And on behalf of the entire company, and also speaking as a DC metro area resident myself, we are excited to be here today to announce that Virginia will be home to one of Amazon's new headquarters and 25,000 new high-paying jobs. And as the governor mentioned, this is in addition to the more than 8,500 employees we already have in Virginia and the more than 2,000 employees in our DC metro offices. We will start hiring in our new national landing location next year. I'd very much like to thank Governor Northam, Arlington County Board Chair Cristol, the General Assembly leaders in both parties, and members of the MEI Commission. Your leadership and partnership were instrumental in this process. Thank you. We also very much appreciate the support of the members of the federal delegation for the entire Commonwealth, many who are here with us today. And after more than a year of careful consideration, we decided that together, Amazon and Virginia could achieve our goals of establishing a new headquarters with strong tech talent and a stable, business-friendly environment. And this new headquarters will serve our Amazon customers well into the future. But it's not just a win for Northern Virginia. Indeed, the entire Commonwealth and the communities in DC and Maryland will also feel the positive economic impact of these 25,000 new jobs. So in addition to Governor Northam, we'd also like to thank Governor Hogan and Mayor Bowser for working together as one region on this important project. Now, you might ask, why National Landing? Well, it has a lot to offer. It has some of the best transit access with 3 metro stations, commuter rail access, and Reagan National Airport, all within walking distance. And the community has a variety of hotels and restaurants and high-rise apartment buildings, retail and commercial offices. It has abundant parks and open spaces with sports and cultural events for residents of all ages throughout the year. In this location, Amazon will be able to attract the top-tier talent that will help us innovate on behalf of our customers. And we're looking forward to investing in this National Landing community. Amazon will invest approximately $2.5 billion over the coming years. We're going to offer residents high-paying jobs. And in addition to our direct hiring and investment, the construction and ongoing operation of this headquarters will create tens of thousands of additional jobs and tens of billions of dollars in additional investment in the surrounding community. And we believe this project will generate revenue for the entire Commonwealth. The community and Amazon employees will also benefit from the Commonwealth investing more than $200 million in infrastructure in the neighborhood, including metro improvements, new access to Reagan National Airport, and a better Route 1 experience. Amazon is thrilled about this partnership and what it means for the company and the people of Virginia. We thank you for welcoming us into your community, and we look forward to becoming an even bigger part of it. At Amazon, it's always day one, and we're excited to begin this day one with you today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. On behalf of my colleagues on the Arlington County Board, welcome to Arlington County. We are glad to be here today, and we are honored that Amazon has recognized Arlington's talent pool, our business climate, and of course, our proximity to the nation's capital in its search. We're confident that this announcement not only aligns with our existing plans and serves Amazon's needs, but will also benefit our Arlington community. Throughout this long process, the discussions with Amazon and with our state partners, and the development of a package of local investments, we in Arlington have sought to ensure that our investments will build upon this community's existing goals and our values. Our goal with Amazon's major new headquarters is to welcome a company that will diversify our economy and spur innovation. Well, it's worth applause. While also helping realize the long-term land use and transportation plans that we've developed over decades, plans that will benefit current residents and workers, as well as those who will come into the future. And as the public reviews our local package for Amazon, we believe that our community will recognize the components of the plans they help shape: our 10-year capital improvement plan for transportation, our affordable housing master plan, our forward-looking community energy plan, and the Cristol City Sector Plan. Amazon's presence in Arlington County will bring improved transportation systems, new parks, wider sidewalks, expansion of retail offerings, all things that Arlingtonians have long prioritized in their vision for the future. We'll see green spaces at Penn Place at Met Park. We'll see a realization of Metro Market Square and significant improvements in the transportation network that connect this community to Alexandria and to Columbia Pike. New buildings will meet sustainable green building principles and sustainable design principles consistent with the ambitious goals of our community's energy plan. And after a final vote on this agreement in February 2019, Arlington County will go through all of our planning and public engagement processes as usual for land use, as we consider any development decisions connected with this headquarters project. My colleagues and I believe that one of the things that drew Amazon to Arlington is our vibrant, engaged community. And so we are more committed than ever to the planning processes that have empowered that community to make Arlington livable and sustainable. This decision also represents a major step forward for Arlington's local economy. As our residents know, we faced difficult budget decisions in recent years and in the fiscal year ahead, including reductions to important programs because of our high rates of vacancy in the commercial office market. Amazon's decision to establish a major new headquarters in Arlington will help address this critical structural challenge by creating a much-needed long-term revenue source for our growing community. The company's investment here will provide financial resources that help ensure Arlington continues to lead the nation in the quality of our schools, transportation, parks, and public safety. We welcome today's announcement from our partners at Amazon and from the state, and we look forward to building a long, productive, and mutually beneficial relationship with this newest corporate member of our community. Throughout this process, we have delighted to been working hand in glove with our partners in Alexandria, and I hope you'll join me in welcoming Alexandria Mayor Allison Silberberg.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Chairman Katie Cristol. And on behalf of my colleagues on the Alexandria City Council and the entire Alexandria community, I'd like to express our huge congratulations and the whole Arlington County Board and your community, and we are so thrilled to be partnering with you with regard to National Landing. We are absolutely thrilled. I would also like to express heartfelt gratitude to Governor Ruff Northam for your strong leadership, and our heartfelt thanks as well to your outstanding staff. Today is a time for us to welcome Amazon to our communities, and we're excited for this opportunity to partner with you and look forward to working together for years to come. And I'm honored to serve as the mayor of Alexandria and to be part of this momentous announcement. It's especially fantastic to follow my neighbor and good friend, Chairman Cristol. Alexandria and Arlington have a very long history of working together, and this project will clearly strengthen our special and abiding friendship. Today's announcement marks the end of a long process that required extraordinary effort and teamwork on a regional scale. And this is a win for us and for our region, which continues to diversify its economy. I'm tremendously proud of all the hard work and regional collaboration that took place over the last 14 months to present Northern Virginia as the best choice for Amazon's new headquarters. And I'd like to recognize the leadership of our hardworking staff, specifically City Manager Mark Jinks, our Transportation Director Jan Lambert, and our Housing Director Helen McIlvain, and the entire Economic Development team led by Stephanie Landrum. And of course, I also want to thank all my colleagues on the Alexandria City Council. We've been through a lot together, and this has been a tremendous team effort. Alexandria is a city of kindness and compassion, and is an inclusive and culturally rich and historic community, home to families from over 125 countries. We know that Amazon values this diversity and that many of your future employees will choose to live in Alexandria, and we promise that they will not only find a welcoming and embracing community, but also an exceptional quality of life. And we are delighted that as part of today's announcement, Alexandria will become home to a new Center for Tech Excellence known as Virginia Tech's Innovation Campus. I'd like to thank Governor Northam and the General Assembly for including support for this revolutionary campus that will be right here in, well, just next door, a few feet away, in Alexandria, as part of the Amazon headquarters partnership proposal that we put forward with Arlington. And to our friends at Virginia Tech, and in particular, the president, Tim Sands, thank you very much for your visionary leadership at Virginia Tech. And we look forward to working with you and continuing to work with you as you've been in our city for many years. Alexandria is an innovation hub and has a long history of partnership with Virginia Tech. Tech's new innovation campus will build upon our innovation economy, anchored by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, as well as the National Science Foundation and numerous technology companies. So I'd like, again, to thank all of the distinguished guests for being here with us today. And Alexandria is incredibly proud to have played a role in helping to achieve this tremendous accomplishment for our region. It's a win for us, it's a win for our region, it's a game changer. We look forward to continuing our strong partnership with Governor Northam, the General Assembly, and the Commonwealth of Virginia, Arlington County, Amazon, and Virginia Tech. I now have the honor of introducing Senator Frank Ruff, Chair of the Major Employment and Investment Commission. Please, warm welcome to Senator Ruff.
Greetings from Southern Virginia. I'm honored to be here today on behalf of my colleagues in the General Assembly and the MEI Commission to congratulate all of our partners who made this possible. You know, it's always a beautiful day in Virginia when we have an economic development. This is an exceptionally beautiful day. Forget what it looks like outside. Winning one of Amazon's major new headquarters is a significant accomplishment for Virginia and its technology sector. The investment this project will bring to Virginia's education system to strengthen our tech talent pipeline will position the tech sector across the Commonwealth of Virginia. With approximately 8,500 employees in the Commonwealth, we have enjoyed a strong partnership with Amazon over the years. With tens of thousands of new high-tech jobs, the Amazon project represents a multi-generational opportunity to diversify our economy, reduce our over-reliance on the federal government, while dramatically strengthening our largest traded sector growth industry. I am excited about that. The positive effect of this project will be felt throughout the Commonwealth of Virginia. The substantial increase in general fund revenues that are dedicated to K-12 education and the transportation investments will benefit all regions of the Commonwealth. These strategic investments will benefit Virginia in an effort to grow an already robust high-tech talent pool and get ahead of the curve on high-tech transportation priorities. Amazon will attract thousands of professionals to Virginia while also increasing demand for Virginia's college graduates. Doubling Virginia's tech talent pipeline is beneficial to all tech firms. To meet this demand, the highly sought-after technology graduates, Virginia's investments will accelerate the production of approximately 25,000 to 35,000 new degrees over what is currently produced in computer science and related programs over the next 20 years. I look forward to working with Amazon, Governor Northam, my colleagues in the General Assembly, and our local partners in this transformative project. Now, if you will please welcome my good friend, Matt James, the delegate, to hear the House's perspective.
Good afternoon. I bring you greetings from Hampton Roads, since you have Southwest Virginia here. Thank you, Senator Ruff, and my colleagues up in the General Assembly and everyone else that's here. I serve along with the Senator as a member of the General Assembly's MEI Commission. And in that role, I've had the opportunity to review Virginia's proposal to Amazon since the project's inception. And as a economic development, workforce development professional over 25 years. This is truly a significant announcement. It's one of those deals that we used to call, and we will continue to call, transformational. Virginia's proposal to Amazon, which was reviewed and approved by the MEI Commission, represents good fiscal stewardship. Well over half of the incentive package is structured as investments to grow the Commonwealth's talent pool and pipeline and enhance the transportation. Our investment in higher ed will double Virginia's number of college graduates entering the tech center, because currently a lot of those students get trained here and they leave the state. And this project will reverse that trend. The Commonwealth's universities and community college system will bring students from across Virginia into the tech talent pipeline to meet the needs of the state employers for decades to come. Importantly, new employers like Amazon will help us retain those college graduates here in Virginia and those good, high-paying jobs. We know that addressing the workforce needs of our employers is one of the greatest opportunities that we have in the Commonwealth. So I'm thrilled that this was a significant focus of our winning proposal. In addition, our performance-based incentives to Amazon are structured so that the direct incentive payments will be made only after the company has produced those new jobs. The project will produce more than $3.2 billion in new general fund revenue after accounting for our incentives. This revenue can be used in investing in education infrastructure and other priorities across the state. So this project is not only important to it is important to Hampton Roads, as well as Northern Virginia. We have made sure that this targeted investment infrastructure will bolster our mobility in the region to reduce impact on housing prices. Importantly, this includes a commitment from the Virginia Housing Department Authority to invest $15 million per year in affordable housing in the region on top of the state's investment that the authority already makes. We know that Amazon is a tremendous partner to the state with significant infrastructure located across the Commonwealth. Amazon's selection of Virginia for a new headquarters will reinforce Virginia's leadership position in tech, corporate headquarters, innovation, venture capital, and entrepreneurship. We look forward to continuing to work with Amazon in the years ahead as they move forward with this significant investment. And now, I welcome to the stage, I love his first name, Matt Kelly, the CEO of JBG Smith. Thank you.
Thank you, Delegate James, and thank you all for being here today. Thank you, Governor Northam and Secretary Ball and other members of the MEI Committee. It is incredibly exciting for us to host so many friends, partners, and stakeholders and esteemed members of the media here at National Landing today. I'm pleased to welcome members of our Board of Trustees as well. We hope you're enjoying the fine hospitality that only bottled water and a tear-down warehouse can provide. We stand here on the site, they actually made it look pretty nice though, I will say. We stand here on the site of the first to-be-built new office building that will house Amazon's new headquarters here at National Landing. As the owner of almost 9 million square feet of office and apartment buildings and land for over 7 million square feet of new development within a half mile of this spot, we are so incredibly proud and thankful to Amazon for selecting JBG Smith as their landlord and partner in developing their new headquarters at National Landing. The key to this success was teamwork. When our region comes together to pursue opportunities or solve problems, we succeed. When our regional leaders came together to address the funding issues for Metro earlier this year, it mattered. Not only did it address a critical transportation need, but Amazon noticed, as did many others. Teamwork is why we are all standing here today and sitting. I want to thank our many, many partners in government, especially Governor Northam, Governor Hogan, and Mayor Bowser. Thank you to members of the Virginia House and Senate. Thank you to the entire Arlington County Board, County Manager Mark Schwartz, Alexandria's Mayor Silberberg, and Mayor-elect Wilson. Special thanks are reserved for the day-to-day team, like Stephen Murray and Lori Melanson of VEDP. My wife has a French last name, so I have to pronounce that just right when I say a French last name. I also want to thank our other local partners, Victor Hoskins, Christina Wynn, and Stephanie Landrum. All of these individuals and their staffs deserve our collective gratitude for their skill and stamina. All of you did a spectacular job, and we thank you. I also want to thank the entire JBG Smith team, including Kai Reynolds, Dave Ritchie, Evan Reagan Levine, Andy Van Horn, Steve Muselis, and Ed Shaglassian in particular, for their critical roles for our success here today. I want to thank our Board of Trustees and our many other JBG Smith teammates for their role in all of this and for all of their hard work. The sustained level of their toil, the all-nighters, the over-the-top triple Lindy maneuvers was relentless and breathtaking, and I am proud to be their team captain. Of course, we all know the real hard work is ahead of us, not behind us. Since early 2017, JBG Smith has been underway with expansive plans to revitalize National Landing, with the planning and development of new retail, apartment housing, and office space totaling over 7 million square feet. Amazon's selection of National Landing will enable us to accelerate these plans and to deliver on the promise of a more walkable, amenity-rich, mixed-use environment with abundant green space and local retail. Before the end of this year, we will commence construction on 130,000 feet of new retail on Cristol Drive, anchored by an Alamo Theater, a specialty grocery store, and a multitude of restaurants, bars, and neighborhood serving small shops. We will also move forward with our plans for up to 4,000 new apartment units and almost 4 million square feet of commercial space in the coming years. All of this in addition to the space that Amazon will occupy. On top of this, Amazon's headquarters will enable us to accelerate our commitment to address the need for affordable workforce housing in our region. We launched the Washington Housing Initiative earlier this year with a commitment to develop or preserve up to 3,000 units of affordable workforce housing throughout our region over the next decade. We are incredibly proud to lead the charge on this innovative initiative, and we look forward to expanding its reach with the help of our public and private sector partners. Finally, Amazon coming to National Landing will help stabilize an almost 20% vacant office market that struggled to recover from BRAC, the global financial crisis, and sequestration. Amazon's presence will diversify our local economy and will anchor our technology sector, our growing technology sector here for decades to come. This is a total game changer for our local economy, for National Landing, and for JBG Smith, and we could not be more proud and more energized by the opportunity to be at the center of it. This is one of the most exciting developments in the history of our great city and this entire region, and it has been awe-inspiring to be part of this incredible team. I want to thank you all for being here today. Thank you to our government partners and to my JBG Smith teammates for all of your hard work. And thank you, in particular, to Amazon for voting with your feet to partner with us to develop your new headquarters at National Landing. Thank you.